Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to Voices of Courage Asia. This is Lillian here, and we're back on our lunchtime chat. And for those of you who have not been listening to our channel, this is the platform where we feature and showcase and put spotlight on female entrepreneurs and leaders out there who are doing very well in their business because we want to learn from them, glean from their experiences, all the wisdom and the nuggets, that they have over the years. So today I'm very, very excited because I have a very special guest, and that's Miss Michelle Liu. Hi, Michelle. Welcome to Voices of Courage Asia.
Thank you, Lillian, for inviting me to this platform. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for setting aside your time. I know you have many other things to do, but you set aside your time to be here. So we really appreciate you. And before I forget, for those of you who have not subscribed to the channel, please go to Voices of Courage Asia, subscribe, like, and subscribe and share. All right.
Yes.
And yes, Michelle, there are just a few questions today. We're just going to have a casual chat
Sure.
to learn more about you as well as your business. So, in a nutshell, can you share with the audience a little bit about yourself and what you do?
Okay, I'm a proud mother of three grown children. Yeah, in their adults age, and I am an entrepreneur. With this e-commerce platform called shop.com, and well, I was from Ipoh. So basically, when I came to Singapore, I don't have a lot of friends here. So marrying a Singaporean actually is quite a big challenge because it's like wow, all the culture and all that are slightly different, right, from our Malaysian culture. So that is also amazing part of the journey of discovery as a
Right,
mother. Yeah,
right. And you mentioned that you have three children, right?
three
Yeah,
three
yeah.
daughters, yeah, from
Three
age of
daughters.
yes,
Yeah. And
24,
how? Uh-huh. 20,
24 to 28 years old. Mm.
24 to 28. Wow. Wow. It has been a journey.
Yes. So I was
Right.
here many years ago. So to start with, I studied in Malaysia, and then when I came out to Singapore, I furthered my study here, and then of course, I found a good career
Mhm.
in retailing, and that's how, uh, I became a full time mommy when I got married. Okay, and I spent 18 years of my life raising my three kids. Yeah.
Wow. So you put your career on hold for 18 years, right? It's a full-time mom and just spending, your time focusing on raising the three girls. Wow. So bless your
Yes.
girls. And
Mhm.
what were you doing before that? You're saying that, in retail as well as
Oh, yes. I was retailing fine jewelries.
mhm.
So it is a tourism industry where we have a lot of tourists coming to our gemstone factory, and they look at our gemstone. And I'm one of the retailer there, and I'm quite good with colors and anything bling bling attracts me. So it was a wonderful career. That 5 years of my life uh,
Mm,
learning different type of stones. So I truly enjoyed it. So when I became a mother, I decided to focus on my three kids. So
mhm,
18 years of my life spending raising them, and by the time I decided to embark in the next career, it was very exciting. So my girlfriend introduced it to the platform to me, and because I like some of the products, so I decided that hey, why not be part of this, because I'm kind of like quite a great shopper myself. Yeah,
a shopper. All
because my
right.
platform is basically about leading people to shops. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, Michelle, maybe you want to share with us a little bit about how did you come to get into your this current business? Yeah. Okay. Wait, wait,
Okay.
wait. Before you go into the business, is there
Yes.
any fun fact about you or not? Can you share with us some fun fact about you? Yeah.
Okay. I love dancing.
Oh.
I love to travel, and I love delicious food, and then pairing it with good wine. So this is part of my
Ooh.
life. I truly enjoy that part of my life, and
Mm.
I'm someone who is a very um, spontaneous. So anything new, anything exciting to do, I'm quite game for it. Nothing too dangerous though. But the part of my life at this stage of my life is I think I dare to try most of the things that people ask me to try. Yeah.
Yeah. I think
Yes.
earlier before we go live, we were sharing about, you put your career on hold for 18 years and full time as a full time mom, but you went from a full time mom to an entrepreneur, right? And that is at the age of 47, right? If I remember
No, I
correctly.
started when I was 50.
When you started when you're 50.
Yes, yes,
Oh,
yes,
wow. Wow.
yeah.
That's where I
I'm
am right
turning,
now. I'm actually 50.
I'm turning 60 soon.
Wow. Okay, you definitely don't look like that. Don't look
Thank
that age.
you.
So very, very well maintained.
Mhm. Yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
So in a nutshell, share with us what is your business all about and what's so unique about it?
Like I mentioned, I'm quite a shopper. I'm quite a shopaholic. So when my girlfriend discovered that I love shopping, and then and I was actually looking for some anti-aging products. All right, I was not feeling that well during that stage. I was in my, I think, 47 to 48 years old. She says that, Michelle, you need to try this product, and of course, when I started using it, I fell in love with it. And when she told me that it's launching in Singapore, so I got truly excited. I said, great, if it's launched in Singapore, I can access to the product directly. I used to get the
Mm,
product from her because she travels in and out from Australia. So
mm,
that's how I started. I registered an account to access to all the products, and that's how I started, without any intention of building the business at all. Okay, just
mm,
loving the products first. So, and this company is basically allow shoppers to shop and access to the premium products, and those who are interested to be an entrepreneurs, okay, they can tap on the system that is provided, and then they can
mm,
build a career out of it, because we have many division, from skincare, healthcare, weight management, all the way to even to pets and childcare. So all this got me very excited, because I was from the retailing background, and I
mm,
don't mind connecting with people and sharing quality products.
mm,
So I started to go for training, and then I realized that, wow, this platform is so huge. It's
mm,
a 31 years old company that allows me to build a business within a business. And
mm,
my husband is a medical doctor, so he already using a lot of some wellness products in his practice. So the sales rep will come with a lot of products, right? So for me is, I say, hey, if I can be the representative, to my clinic, my husband's clinic, by providing them the right kind of products, why not? So, and that is the beginning of that journey of turning from a shopper to an entrepreneur. So
right.
I lead people to shop wisely, and
Mhm.
those who are interested in building, to earn that extra income, that's where I became a trainer and guide them along the way. Yep.
Wow. I think it sounds more like a natural progression. Like,
Yes.
you were looking into your health, you started using the products, and then opportunity just arises as and it natural progression into building the business. Now,
Yes.
I'm just curious, right? I understand that yes, you had a good start, as in like your husband is clinics provided that opportunity for you to jumpstart that whole process. But were there some what were some of the challenges or struggles that you have to that you actually encounter, and how do you overcome them?
Well, I stopped working for 18 years, right? So all this year, I've not been picking up myself and learning new things. So I was horrible. I don't even have a smartphone. I don't even know how to use a computer. And this
Mm,
is an e-commerce business, which which I felt like I'm so inadequate. So my first thing was to get myself a new handphone and then an iPad. And that journey of that first year was a huge learning curve. Uh, Thankfully, the company has a lot of training, and the people who are in the company, they have a big heart to help people like me who has no skill set at all. So so in order to overcome all these challenges, I have to put myself into that training mode all the time and learning new things. And as a non-Singaporean at that time, I was also facing, I don't have a lot of friends. Well, this business require me to network with people, right? So another challenge that I face is I don't have a lot of friends in Singapore. And
Mm,
that really a little bit, making me feel that I'm so not right for the business. So in
mm,
order to overcome all this, I tell myself that I have to change my mindset
mm,
to really open up myself to different group of people. I have to embark in new experiences. I even go for my dancing classes. I go for my exercise classes. And I became more vocal in connecting with people. Instead of hiding myself at home all the time, this is the time that I go out and explore the world.
mm,
So I think a little bit, a small step at a time, it allows me to change
mhm,
and gain back my confidence
mm.
as a career woman. Okay, being a
Right.
full-time mommy, sometimes you just lost most of your confidence. Okay, you feel so inadequate, but you know, a step at a time. A step at a
Wow.
time.
Yeah. I mean, when I share with people that I put my career on hold for 7 years and I was full time mom for 7 years, I think now it's like, wow, you did that for 18 years. I really salute you. Yeah.
Mm,
And okay, let's talk about mindset because you bring up the topic of mindset and I really love it
okay.
because that's where we can see the change in behavior after the change
Mm,
and the shift in mindset. So what were
yes.
some of like, maybe some of the limiting belief you mentioned a couple just now, that you feel inadequate, maybe you're not suitable for this business. Yeah, and because
Mm,
you don't have many friends in Singapore. So these were
yes.
some of the limiting beliefs, right? So
Yes.
how did you reframe it? What kind of new belief did you give yourself to embody those new beliefs in order to do what you did?
I think it was the determination to be successful in what I'm doing. I need to prove to my kids that a mommy set her minds to do something, she can achieve it too. Because I have
Mm,
three daughters. Yeah, we are just like, when we go out, it's like four girls together, same height. Okay. And they have their own strong belief in their their own set ways, right? And they always telling me that, mom, what else, besides knowing where to buy, where to shop and use daddy's credit card and all that. And that propel me to ask to set in this to develop, that mindset that I must change. I must have more positive responses, healthy responses to things that is thrown to my ways. All right.
mm,
So instead of waking up and say that, oh, I can't do it, I tell myself that I will do my very best. So that
mm,
was that words, that statement that always come to my mind. I will
mm.
do my very best. Okay, in my own ability, I will do my very, very best. And
Wow.
that helps me daily to
Mhm,
overcome all the challenges.
mm,
Anything that comes my way, right? I don't know, I open my mouth to ask. So
mm,
I'm not ashamed to let people know I'm inadequate in certain ways. I don't have that skill set.
mm,
Because for me, it's, if I want to learn, I must put in the effort.
mm.
So that responses is important.
mm,
regardless what people throw, their negative comments to me, or they pull me down. I just tell myself, this is what I want. I have to deal with it myself. All right.
mm,
No
mm,
one, no one is going to help me if I don't help myself first.
mm.
So that was that deep belief in me that
Wow. I will
I
I will do my very best. Right. So
yes,
instead
I
of
will do my
ins-
very best.
yeah. So instead of saying that, oh, I don't know, I cannot, I'm inadequate, you wake up every time in the morning, you say, I will do my very best.
Yes. That
Wow. That
sentence that come to my mind every day when I face any challenges.
mm,
Even
yeah.
sometimes the customers, when they ask me question that I couldn't answer, I say, you know what, I'm going to do my very best to find the answer for you. Or if
Mhm,
my partners, give throw me something that I couldn't handle, I said, you know what, I'm going to solve it, but just give me some time. I will do my very best, all right, to
mm,
find out the solution.
yeah.
So that is what I've been doing since then.
Yeah.
Always put very best. Mm.
Yeah, I think this is a great belief to adopt, for all women out there, all right, all female entrepreneurs, aspiring entrepreneurs, all women out there. If you have a negative thought, if you wake up always, if you always hear yourself saying, I cannot, I don't know, I'm not good enough, Michelle has just introduced her mindset, a very, very healthy. And I think this is a very powerful mindset that we can all adopt. If you can't reframe your negative thoughts, just borrow Michelle's a
Thank you.
healthy, powerful thought. I will do my very best. And it this belief just is this belief is so powerful because it drives you forward and knowing, and it puts no pressure, not too much pressure on yourself. It may be a stretch because you're going to do your very best, but it doesn't stress you out so much that I must be perfect, right?
No, no need to be perfect. No need to.
Yeah.
I mean, I always know that I have certain strength that I'm good at, and I'm not very good at IT skills. So we collaborate with different
Hmm.
group of people, but I will do my best in my area, my very very best in
Yeah.
whatever. Yes,
Yeah, that's why I said it's a fantastic, fantastic belief to adopt. Yeah,
thank
thank you
you.
so much for sharing that nugget over there. That's really cool. Yeah. And okay, how about besides the mindset, right? What are some of the okay, you mentioned a couple, so due to the belief that, I will do my very best. So anything you don't know, you will do your best to learn, right? Be it to equip yourself with the new
Yes,
knowledge, product knowledge, technical skills. Yeah, I'm just it's so encouraging to hear that, because you say you didn't even know how to uh, use the computer, but look at you right now. You're
yes,
on. Yeah, you're doing training with
yes. I'm very
e-commerce. Yeah, so I think
at
that
my age, I don't tell any people, any retiree, like, come on, we can learn new things all the
yes.
time as long as you're willing.
Yeah, so
Mm.
that goes to show that age is just a number. Yeah, we can learn
Yes, it
anything
is.
as long as we choose to, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So,
Mm-hmm.
what were some of the actions that you took, like to achieve certain goals? Like, I'm sure you set goals, s- uh, and because you're leading a team as well, right? Because you're a leader and has a huge team under you. How does What are some of the challenges in leadership? Let's talk a little bit about leadership.
Okay, this is the business that deals with people. All right, so everyone comes from different background,
Mm,
and everyone has different education level. So for me as a leader, the first thing that I always tell myself, I must have that mindset, that leading them is like taking care of my kids initially, but they will grow up. And I
mm,
treat all my partners like adults.
Mhm.
because I believe that they should know what they want. All I need is just to guide them and nudge them on the right direction. So
Mhm.
the first thing is empathy that I
Mm.
always give, to understand the other party and respect them as who they are. So
Mm.
empathy and being understanding.
Mhm.
To be a great leader, I think you need to have that part in you.
Mm.
Got to love them for who they are,
Mm.
and guiding them step by step, from a child to adulthood. You got to give them the freedom to learn. So
Mm.
this is me. I don't hold their hands all the time, because I was, whether they want to embark how many hours in their life in this journey, I can't force anybody, right? So to be a good leader, you have to have that heart of making sure that they are the one that is going to gain more than they are going to provide to others, okay, by leading, with that passion, by guiding them to love what they are doing, by giving them the opportunity to grow. I think they will excel, they will bloom.
Mm.
It's not giving them boundaries, but it's giving them the guidance that is
Mm.
important as a leader. Yep.
Wow. Wow. Okay. I'm just like just trying to type out, what you
Oh
share,
wow,
and
you're
yeah.
multitasking.
Because these
You're,
are gold, right? Right. You're sharing all the gold and wisdom and nuggets of wisdom here. So yeah, better quickly,
okay.
pen them down. And yeah, some of the leadership key points that we hear
All
from
right.
Michelle is
Okay.
that you really must. And I forgot to put down that you lead with the heart. And I think the motherhood journey is not wasted, because you actually uh, apply your nurturing characteristics of a mother for your team, and that's wonderful. And by the nudging and encouraging, being understanding, having the empathy, and giving them the opportunity to grow, I think that's really beautiful. Yeah. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much for sharing your takeaways in your leadership journey.
Thank you.
And the empathy part, I think, resonate with our Her Courage Business Network, which is her, as in, H as in stands for honor, is our code of ethics.
Yeah.
And the E in her is empathy, is our language.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, and R is the responsibility. So we
Mm-hmm.
take ownership and responsibility of our business, and for ourselves, for the matter of fact. Yeah. So yeah, this is our just show you here. Yes, H is our code of ethics. Honor. Sorry, H as in honor, our code of ethics. E as in empathy, that's our language, and
Mm,
R is responsibility. Yeah.
amazing.
I think we all need like some core values and
I do.
principles and
Yes, I do.
non-negotiable ones, especially to
Exactly.
guide us.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
To,
for me, my core values is definitely integrity,
mhm.
responsibility. Okay, and
Ah,
then you have it here, empathy. Amazing.
fantastic. Yeah.
Yes.
And yeah, finally, yeah, we touch on the core values, which is a key, another key areas, as a business owner, that we want to put
Mm-hmm.
into our business culture, so that we can build that business that culture within our business,
Yes.
right? And
Yes.
of course, Voices of Courage Asia is a channel that talks about, anything and everything about courage, from female entrepreneurial journey. So just want to ask you, before we wrap up, what does it mean to you for being courageous? What does courage, and I know just now you mentioned about leadership already. Let's just focus on, what does courage means to you?
Courage is basically having the ability to make changes.
Mm-hmm.
So your willingness to to make a change when the right time, when you think this is the right time to make a change. I
Mm,
think that is being very courageous. All
mm,
right. So I want to encourage everyone that we shouldn't be stuck in a place when we're not happy. If you're not happy, we got to make changes. So to have the courage to make a change is
Mm,
important. Yeah.
wow, I love that. Yes. So here you have it. Yes. Courage is the ability to make changes, right? Your willingness to make the change. Yeah. To create the change for yourself. Thank you
Yes.
so much, Michelle. It's really a pleasure to have this conversation with you. And
Oh
for
my
those of you who would love to meet up with Michelle, she is going to be sharing her story of courage at our Women of Courage Asia monthly empowerment meeting, end of this month, end of July, right? The last Tuesday of the month. So click on the link that comes with this video. And to register, the meeting is pro bono, it's free. So we encourage women from all walks of life. You know, if you want to find a tribe that are full of courageous women leaders, right? And healthy environment and loving culture, right? Yeah, do join us for our monthly empower meeting and hear Michelle's story because how did she went from 18 years of full-time mom and pivoted into entrepreneurial journey and a successful one, a very, very successful one. She's leading thousands of people around. She has thousands of people under her and yeah, what triggered that? Yeah, why did she had make that shift, and she made that shift at the age of 50, right? Just now you said at
Yes.
50. So 50 ladies who are 50 out there, or you are in your 40s that you are thinking of pivoting, you're fearful of the change and all that. You don't want to miss Michelle sharing. All right. So we see you at our monthly empowerment meeting on the 25th of July. Right. So see you there. And thank you very much once again, Michelle. Thank
Thank you
you.
so much. Okay. Thank you, Lillian.
You're welcome. Bye.